One of the thoughts was also brought up about not confusing discernment with judgmentalism, right? They There's some differences in discernment and judgment in some type of way, right? I think in my mind, discernment comes with wisdom and patience and being able to choose slowly and thoughtfully. Judgment doesn't necessarily have that action 100% of the time. That's just Ethan Merriweather's thought process with that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I was thinking about as you guys were talking about that. You guys have any thoughts on that?
I think that makes sense. I think that it's one of those things where like the words are related, but I think discernment adds a little bit extra on top of judgment, because judgment can just be you're making a decision.
Yep.
You could be judging without all the right data. You could be judging just because you're sitting up there in a courtroom with the robe on and you have to make a decision. It doesn't mean that that judgment is wise. It doesn't mean that judgment has considered all the data. It doesn't mean that judgment has been done without bias. So judgment, I think, is just the simple act of making a decision. It doesn't necessarily entail wisdom. And I think that's what discernment tries to get to. It's a higher form of judgment. It's a judgment that's meant to be fair, considers all the different criteria, and tries to judge wisely or
Yeah.
respond
Yeah.
wisely.